Oh, another deck. Well, I must be on a roll here. GalacticStorm here. Welcome to the show, and today I'm showing you another GDI deck. This one I've been having a lot of fun with, but I don't use it as my primary deck. That accolade goes to Alicia Destiny's Bomber deck, the Orca Bomber deck that I showed not too long ago. Hi, Alicia. So, this one. What is this one about? Well, as you can see, it's about range, very similar to the MRRS and with the Giga Cannon. But instead of using those two, we are going to be using the Juggernaut. Yes, this thing was a pain in the butt to master at first, but I basically know how to use it now, and, well, I'll show you how to do it. So with this deck, it's more of a defensive base, but again, you would have to attack the harvesters in that. But it's just, it's one of those decks that would say, oh, do you want to go into this area? Oh, no, 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 no. You can stay back. That's basically what it is. So, with this deck, it's more, like I said, defensive, but you have to grab the first pad first. It's basically like an aggressive defense deck, you could say. You hold on to the pads, and you keep on defending them. So, first off, what I have for my infantry, I have the riflemen, as usual. Use them for scouting, take down infantry, and use groups of 2 when it comes to shockwaves, flame troopers, chemical warriors, those stuff. So yeah. But for the second one, the missile squads, they're for early forms of aircraft and vehicles. So cyber wheels, war dogs, buggies, and maybe venoms and that, or laser drones and that. Those things will be taken care of quickly. They can also deal with tanks and ranged units too, just like the Giga Cannon MRS. But instead of just heading towards the war factory, we are going to be heading towards I would say the helipad, in which we will have the Talon to take on the early forms of the aircraft, such as the Talons, the Banshees, and then if you want to, you can also take on the Basilisk and the Kodiak too. Those are tech units. But you can also use these also to get rid of those drone swarms and those annoying laser drones. I just love using them, and well, you could also use the Razorback, but that is a little too expensive, and the drone swarms, while they can take on infantry really well, they just don't have that anti-air capability. Next up, the tank in the sky, the Mohawk. You can take down a whole bunch of vehicles with this thing. You can take down attack bikes, pit bulls, tanks. You can also take down some forms of tech and temple units too. And I love them to use them for like the for taking them for harvester rushes and that. So that's awesome. And then the last one, for getting my anti-air capabilities up to the max level, I use the hammerheads, because they basically do a hell of a lot of damage. And they just take down everything really quickly, and they can take down phantoms just as efficiently compared to if you use the phantoms from Nod. Now for the prize, the Juggernaut. This one is a little bit expensive, but I will show you how to use it. So in this video, I'm just going to stop it right here. I have the Juggernaut deployed within at least 3 tiles away from the main tile. And as you can see, the middle tile is well defended, as you would see. So what they have is a missile squad, a slingshot, and an MRS. The MRS would basically wreck all kinds of vehicles that get in there, double that with a missile squad. And if they were going to use air, that slingshot would basically say, hello everyone, I'm here to destroy all your booty. But with the Juggernaut, with the 3 tile, I can easily just go into there, and I'll just start the video right here. And as you can see, the missile squads are gone, and now the other units are very damaged, and they don't know what's coming in until they see the Juggernaut firing. So yeah, what you use for the Juggernaut, you hide them behind your tiles. So in my advice, you would not have to I would not suggest using the infantry, because they would get prone to friendly fire, because it has a very large firing range in that, and it's able to wreck all kinds of units and I would say infantry and the vehicles. Well, this thing can't hit air units, but it can take a huge wallop against tanks and some Templar tech units too. But that's its weakness. Some Templar and tech units can easily just rush in, take a few hits, and then they can just finish off the Juggernaut. Another weakness with the Juggernaut too is that it cannot attack the first tile in front of it. So it makes them exposed. So my advice, give them either a missile squad or maybe an air unit so it can protect them while the Juggernaut is getting in place. So yeah, use that and you'll have the Juggernaut covered and you'll have the pad covered too. And for other advices too, if you have 2 pads instead of 3, put them right in the middle of right in the middle between the 2, because it'll be able to not only protect one, but it'll protect the other one too. So it's very fun to use. And as for commanders, I would use Jackson. Jackson, it helps with the Juggernaut because it has a slow time setting up in that, and it's just a pain in the butt just to get it all deployed in that. And then if it wants to get out of the way, and if something's coming, I would use that just to make the Juggernaut run away as well. So yeah, and it also helps with the other units too, with the attack speed and movement speed without with the health reduction in that. So that makes it very very good. So yeah, this is the deck I've been using for quite a while, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and be sure to look at my Facebook page down below. Until then, GalacticStorm saying, keep charging, bitches.